Hi guys, how you doing? Changing plans. We're just gonna wait a little bit until everybody gets in. 5-minute break, because why not?
You know,
Listen to chill music.
this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
There we go. Let me chill the video a little bit. You know, people are gonna be like, dude, what you doing? Where is the Bitcoin daily? Where's the Bitcoin daily? No intro, guys, no intro. It's a little bit different setup right now. Times are changing, unfortunately. Nice.
I'm gonna let you in on a little
Yeah,
secret.
thumbnail is okay. Thanks for that.
Once a day, give yourself a present.
No waiting, the straight to business. Yeah, straight to business. So it's a little bit different. There is no more Bitcoin daily, but you know, we're still gonna do almost the same thing, but you know, we're just gonna trade.
A cat nap in your office.
We're gonna do this thing where we, you know,
2 cups.
drink coffee, wake up, look at the charts, look at the markets, then perhaps, maybe, just maybe, you know, trade. Why cannot I take my profits? Was 20%. So there is that. How you guys doing, Jan? I'm on tired legs. Dobro jutro. You're not doing daily, man. It's almost daily. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna look at Bitcoin. We're gonna look at, you know, dollar index. We're gonna look at, you know, Ethereum and, you know, a lot of altcoins. We're gonna try to find patterns. You know, it's gonna be better. Chill for 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes break.
Better make it silent. And some bacon. And one soft-boiled egg. Thanks, Mom. Thank goodness. Thanks, Mom. Thank
We need rain in the background. Lower the music a little bit. We need rain in the background, out of the window, and chicken in a t-shirt animation watching the rain. Okay, let's see if you can find something. There you go. But there we go. Rain in the background, out of the window, and chicken in a t-shirt. Lofi beats. Maybe something like this, I don't know. It's, you know, maybe something better. Animated background. They're animated backgrounds. Where can we get animated backgrounds? Does he have a link to the animated backgrounds? Nah. We can just, record it for, 5 minutes and then put it on loop. Well, now, bro, is this music? They usually have some chick in the background watching it. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. It was something like this, but we had to use, for thumbnail, we had to use something, a little bit more brighter since it's morning. Bitcoin is up 2%, guys. How is everybody doing? Unfortunately, there is no more Bitcoin daily, but trading daily is almost the same thing. I mean, we're still gonna look what Bitcoin is doing. By the way, let me start this. Hello everybody, welcome to the Trading Daily, 9 AM Central European Time on the dollar, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else, and we're gonna try to find some kind of trade somewhere, some kind of pattern, some kind of move, and we're gonna do that. We're also gonna work on our risk management tactics, because I've noticed that every time I trade, I do 2 large trades where I'm afraid to actually put the trade in. So we're gonna scale down the trades. We're gonna do 10-20% 3%, and we're not gonna do 10x leverage. We're just gonna do like 3 to 5 leverage, maybe even less than that, you know. We're gonna do the, you know, the leverage that we feel very comfortable with very little money, and, you know, hopefully that's gonna, you know, not affect, you know, our emotional stability when trading. That said, if that actually works out, because the point of, you know, trading is actually, you know, getting the wins and not actually just, you know, making money. Because if you focus on making money, you know, you're gonna do a lot of mistakes. So it's more important to get right trades than to get money, because if you get right trades, if you're good at trading and you're winning, you're gonna make money. Like, it goes hand in hand, right? But if you focus on making money, you're not gonna be a good trader, right? So, you know, so we're gonna work on that. Do 1x. Yeah, we might even do 1x. It doesn't matter. You know, 3% is 3% win. You know, 5% is 5% win. 10%. I know it's nice to see, you know, those 100, 200 plus % wins and stuff like that, right? But you know, how often can you do, you know, 100, 200% wins? So it's more important to, you know, be more comfortable in doing you know, decent trades with decent risk management than. And then, you know, doing high leverage with the entire account and, you know, getting a liquidate. So we're gonna be trading on KuCoin. We're gonna tell me when we're doing 400 challenge. 400 challenge is a little bit on pause right now. So, you know, we're gonna do this Bitcoin daily. We're gonna definitely have more. If we have more trading streams during the day, it will be a 410 million challenge. Taking profits on the way gains your portfolio. Yeah, also taking profits on, you know, so we're gonna try to, you know, I figured out I need to learn these kind of things, you know, so we're gonna get back on track. And I figured out, you know, Bitcoin Daily is taking away, you know, precious time for trading, you know, because it's the best time for me when I can actually sit down and watch the charts and do stuff. You know, kids are at school and in the kindergarten, so, you know, I figured out, you know, this is the best time actually. So, you know, why not change the Bitcoin Daily to trading daily and just, you know, do the same thing, watch Bitcoin, watch DXY, watch, you know, markets, talk a little bit about what's happening, and then try to find some kind of nice trades and, you know, put some trades in. Now the account is very small. It's only like $300 account, $350 account. It's like nothing, but we, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, how big the account is. What matters is, do we win the trades or not? That's what matters, right? We trade and do Bitcoin Daily same time. Yeah, exactly. Something like that, something like that. So how's everybody doing in the chat? I see a lot of people up here. There is not a lot, it's only 35 guys here, but, you know, we gotta start somewhere. Dobro jutro, Sal. Dobro jutro, I'm 21. How you doing, man? MM Nagan. What's up, man? Not much. Salim is in the chat. XRP gang. Yeah, a lot of people are on the XRP bandwagon right now. It's up 7%. It just doesn't quit, guys. It just doesn't quit. You can see up here, you know, yesterday, you know, went up to the top up here, went out of the, you know, wedge, and right now pumping back up again. XRP is definitely very, very bullish. A little bit unsure right now. It's a little bit extended from the moving averages. So, you know, whether we're gonna take the trade up here or right now or not, a little bit unsure about that. Apecoin has been performing well, but right now it's at some kind of bottom. So, you know, I think Apecoin might actually be very good, you know, a long move. If this is a long move, of course we have checked it out. So we're gonna come back to that. DXY is breaking everything towards the upside. DXY is definitely pump-hoo, big time. You can see here 111 2.22 resistance. Did we go over the chat? Doesn't matter, guys. Hello everybody in the chat. We're just gonna continue up here. It is in the strong uptrend up here, and right now, not only that, it's actually breaking towards the upside, so it is increasing the speed. And let's see up here, maybe, just maybe, there is you know, some expanding wedge up here. So maybe it's you know, this either this line up here or this line. You know, there are two lines up here. Because if these two lines are broken, it's just gonna break, you know, all hell is gonna break loose towards the upside. So right now, this is no longer target. The target is 113, 114, give or take, up here on the DXY. So I'm definitely seeing right now, after this move up here, when it broke the resistance over here, a more upside target. Let me just pull the line up here. Yeah, this is getting broken as well. So everything is getting broken. So this is definitely increasing in speed right now. So I'm looking at, you know, 130, 114 for the DXY. That means it's gonna pump more. S&P 500 right now, it's crashing towards the downside. Let's see the futures up here. It's still going towards the downside, breaking this, you know, midline up here. We've been drawing this as a falling wedge, falling expanding wedge, but, you know, it could be also a channel. You know, depends on how you draw it. But, you know, it does look nice as an expanding falling wedge, because, you know, it has so many nice, you know, touches down here. So many nice touches, and you can see here it is going down. So right now the target is at the bottom down here, 3.6k, give or take. This is also the Dow Jones, also expanding wedge. Also the target is down here somewhere around the bottom down here at 29.8, give or take. Right now it's at 30k. And this is Nasdaq, but this is not futures. This is futures, but this is not futures. So I think we need to add Nasdaq futures, E-mini futures. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Let me see up here. Yeah, it's this one up here. So we're gonna add this one to the chart just so we can look at Nasdaq futures as well, because it's a lot easier to see you know, what's happening on Nasdaq futures, because Nasdaq futures are moving in the market, you know, the spot markets either way. So you know, it's always good to look at what's happening in the futures market. That's where all the derivatives and the big trading is going on. So they are, you know, often the first one to know, and we're gonna delete this other one. So you can see here also Nasdaq up here. You know, I drew this towards downside, but right now the target is still down here at the bottom. Over here, once we are going right now towards downside down here, we broke the trend line on everything right now. So you know, the target is still at the bottom down here at you know, 11. It's only when we you know, break this towards downside that we are gonna start looking at some other targets on downside. But definitely, you know, yesterday's FOMC news was definitely, you know, I felt it was a bullish news, but like I said on the stream yesterday, I'm a little bit unsure whether that's actually bullish or not, because I don't know, I don't understand all the you know, metrics that they have been posting, all the metrics, how they, you know, interact with each other, whether they are good or bad, what they have said before and not, and stuff like that. You know, but from my perspective, it looked bullish. That said, I did read, you know, financial news in Norway about the FOMC meeting, and you know, they tore the FOMC meeting apart. Everything was so bad and bearish and stuff like that. So you know, maybe that's the you know, maybe people that understand these kind of things, you know, look at it a lot more bearish than I do. So maybe that's why we are going down. That said, again, you understand, guys, that you know, up here, if you look at a 1 hourly chart, we start, the first move was towards upside, then down, then pull back, and then continuing toward downside. But if you look at a daily chart up here, the first move, you know, initial move was down up here, but people always say like day after is, you know, we going into other direction. You can see right here that we are actually recovering a little bit. Am I saying recovering because this is literally nothing? It's actually looking quite bad, because right now there is 16 hours and 30 minutes left. It's actually looking right bad, very, very bad. So the reason it's actually looking bad is because all of these major support levels. Let me show you how we find major support levels. We remove the wicks, and I'm going to show you that by removing the wicks, because it's easier to see, so you can understand this. So wicks do not matter that much. Horizontal support levels are, you know, that's what we're looking for. So this is a horizontal daily support level, very important. You can see here we broke that on the downside. Right now we're trying to climb back. Previous support level up here, that's why we, you know, we managed to, you know, go up there and, you know, recover that a little bit and then explode towards upside. But right now we are breaking, you know, both this one and this one. So even if we recover up here, we still need to recover above the second line up here, above this this wick up here. The way I see it, to have any kind of chance, you know, any kind of hope that this is actually going to go towards upside. There is also kind of divergences on the chart. So this is on the daily time. From the 2-day time frame, the support level is all the way up here at 19.2, and on the weekly time frame it's up at 19.3. So you can see right now that we have broken a lot of levels on the downside. Let me just put the wicks back up here. We've technically broken, closed below a lot of important levels on the downside. Now the weekly is still not closed yet, so this can actually still pull back. It's still 3 days left on the weekly time frame. 2-day time frame up here already closed below. So the only thing we have right now is look for the weekly close. The weekly close is the most important one, right? So it looks a little bit bullish right now. We're gonna see that it's up like 2%. Some altcoins are, you know, recovering nicely, 3-4% up towards upside. So there's that. There is a lot of divergences on the chart right now happening. So this, you know, pullback needs to happen a little bit. I'm still not on the bandwagon and this is just gonna explode towards upside. I mean, if you get above something like 2.4, something like that up here, above this trading range towards upside, we're gonna become super bullish, extremely bullish. But right now there is divergences on the daily time frame. 2-day time frame, there is a huge divergence up here playing out, and on the weekly time frame there is also a slight it looks like a big divergence, but it's not. I'm gonna explain to you why. This over here, it looks like a big divergence, but we are not measuring this divergence, we are measuring this divergence over here. So there is divergence down here as well. Now if this just continues dumping, there will be no divergence, and we already know divergences are lag indicators, so you know there is nothing that says like that. So we got a whole bunch of divergences up here. We got, you know, a market that's, you know, been dumping towards the downside yesterday, a whole day after the news event. So right now I think it's some kind of pullback day, so that means that we're gonna look for longs. I'm long on the 4 hour, the big divergence. Yeah, nice, very nice. Atom short. I'm a little bit. Atom will visit $7 minimum. XRP and algo trade still going up since yesterday. Wow, nice. You said below 18.5, never again. Just a reminder. I did not say below 18.5, never again. I don't know where you take that from, but I'll not say that. I think Bitcoin has fallen out of the descending triangle from June 8th. On daily closes, check it out. I think Bitcoin has fallen out of descending triangle. Descending triangle from June 8th. June 8th, descending triangle. I don't know where you see the triangle, man. I don't know where you see the triangle. I'm sorry. I've seen ICP, something tells me invest. There is a lot of these coins that I do not want to touch. I often notice in the market when there is a huge bullishness for something. I don't know if you remember Jasmine. I don't know if you remember Jasmine. It was pumping up here like crazy, right? And I was like, was this during March? No, it was up here somewhere. I don't know where was Jasmine pumping. It was in the bull market, but I think it was maybe up here. Nah, I don't remember where it was, but you can see the chart. I mean it's terrible chart by all means. We gotta do this algorithmic because it looks so terrible. You know, it's at 97.97% and still, you know, dumping towards downside. So I've noticed a lot of I notice all the time a lot of coins that get a lot of hype. So Jasmine, for example, is one of these coins that came out of nowhere. Suddenly, you know, everybody was talking about it. I was like, check the website, like some Japanese website, no clue what the coin does. Everybody was, oh, Jasmine is the next big thing. Pump and dump coin, guys. And once it dumps, it's kind of game over pretty much. Now will ICP as well, for that matter. ICP was one of these things that, you know, you never heard. ICP was also one of these things that you never heard about before it actually came out. No clue what it did, no clue who it was. You know, suddenly top 10 coin for some reason. Was up here at 700 when I started watching it, give or take. It started going down to 200-300. Right now it's at $6. So, you know, if we don't even measure all the way up there, just up here or something like that. You know, 98.61% down. Now you might say, you know, this is you know, normal move up here. It might be some kind of bottom or whatever, it's gonna go up. But you know, I hate coins that had too much hype. I think it will be too late, too long at the moment. I'm waiting short in a few hours. Yeah, it might be also too late, too long. You know, everything is already in green, 2-3%, so everything is already hitting some resistance. So you might actually short it. You can see here on the, on the 4 hour on Bitcoin up here, hitting already 10-20 moving average. So you know, longing up here, you know, kind of crazy. But if you inward the chart, this, you know, it's not that bullish. You know, it's up here. Still go up here, still got a lower low up here. You got this week, but you know, close is, you know, let's see if the close is actually, close was actually higher high up here, higher high, technically lower low, but we are just hitting certain resistance. There is a resistance line up here right now that we are coming to. It goes something like this over here. So it might be a shorting time. I'm a little bit unsure about that, so you're gonna check that out. It might be shorting time. Let's check some other coins. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. Ethereum is also, you know, this is some kind of, you know, some kind of channel that I drew on the downside. We're hitting 12 over here. We went down all the way to 12.15. Right now, pulling back to the resistance up here. This resistance up here has been acting, you know, nicely previously. Let's put like this. I actually drew something like this over here. Maybe it's up here. Depends on how you draw this. I think it needs to be something like this. You know, getting the right patterns is half the job. What does ABT look like? Double bottom on 1 hour. Bitcoin dominance, maybe alt's gonna pump more. Interesting. How does the Chinese Evergrande chart look like? It's been a couple of months. Oh, that's interesting. We can check that. Evergrande. Evergrande futures. 666. I'm a little bit unsure. I think 6666. Maybe it's this one. Let's see up here weekly. I don't know if this one. Let's see. Evergrande. I don't think it's this one. It's one of these two, I think. No, this is 3333. I remember the name. I remember the name. So 165. It went from 28 to 165. So from top to bottom, actually top was up here in 2017, but you know that's 96% down. But from this very top up here, it's 95% down right now. So you know it doesn't look that good. Like this on the weekly time frame, you see here rejection. Right now I had this big week on downside, you know, creating some kind of double bottom. Maybe, just maybe, it can actually, you know, do a nice move towards upside. But you never know with these things, you know, you never know these things. People are trading, but you know, as soon as some other news comes in, you know, it just, you know, it goes down again. Then move 6 months after halving date. Yeah, 6 months after halving. Let's see, but right after halving we go up. Like, can I link a tweet with my trading view chart here? Can you link a tweet with your trading view chart here? Can I link a tweet? What kind of tweet? I'm gonna make you a mod and then you can post whatever you want. Just don't post, you know, Pornhub or X videos or something like that, and I'm gonna, and you're good, okay, man? There you go, you're moderator now. You can post whatever you want to post. Post the chart. So let's see some other coins up here and, you know, try to figure out if there is anything tradable up here. Do we see any kind of pattern, anything nice on the charts? Sec. There you go. You're a moderator. Moderators can post anything. So, you know, for everybody else, you know, they gotta ask for permission, but, you know, moderators can post anything. So, you know. ABT, bro, check out the chart. ABT. Don't tell me to check out the chart. Tell me, you know, we don't have time to, you know, check out every single chart. ABT, Abbott Laboratory. Why am I supposed to check this out? Let me see, why am I supposed to check this out? It's still in a downtrend. Nothing is happening up here. 39%. Arc block. Is that crypto stuff? Oh, that looks ugly, man. Just first impression, that looks ugly, you know, pump and, you know, bleed, you know, dump. ABT outlook, go back to crypto. Yeah, okay, it looks ugly. I don't know what this, it looks ugly. It might, you know, pump up here, I don't know, but it looks ugly. It looks very, very ugly. This is, you know, this is over here, you know, 3x pump. So the people down here, you know, they're selling off. They need liquidity, they need stuff, you know, and you know, you see the big move up here on the downside down here. That means that the liquidity is already low, so they're slowly selling out. So they're still up, you know, anything they sell, they're still selling by with, you know, 40-50% profits up here. So, you know, they're happy. Okay, gotcha. What about the older chart? OKX, I think. OKX. There is no OKX. Let me check the Twitter stuff from this guy. Oheso. I can copy the tweet up here so you can see it. Just move this up here a little bit, you know, put it where it should be. Does anyone care? No, am I right? Probably not. Will anyone see this? Unlikely, but I've had wine and too much time alone, so this happened. You know, some of the best charts are made when, you know, when you are bored, alone, in dark, listening to, you know, chill lo-fi music in the background. Maybe a glass of wine or a glass of milk. 50-minute chart. So let's check this out. What's this? You know, 100-200 moving average, some kind of volume. We don't want this 40% triangle. So this, where is the chart? Up here, went up, down here. But there is support line. So this is descending triangle. Follow the LTA 135 pattern as well as classic descending triangle pattern. I see 4 possibilities. Minimum low, retest and fail, break a bounce or die. We already had this move, so right now you think, you know, likely minimum low. So you don't see the possibility that we are just gonna bounce off the support up here. You think that we are gonna go low down to some kind of 15, then you know, a likely minimum low, then bounce up here to the resistance, the rejected, bounce or die, retest and fail. It could be that. Like there are definitely a lot of possibilities how this can actually play out. It may can short-term W pattern. Let's check out Ethereum right now. I don't see that short term. Like how short term pattern are we talking about up here? Let me show you something on Bitcoin chart, guys. Do you remember this recovery up here, which was very, very nice? This, you know, kind of rounded recovery up here. Let me just do it like this up here. Maybe you can see it better. This is actually a very nice recovery. Down, up, and you know, it had these rounded bottoms, which is very nice. But right now we don't have that rounded bottom. We kind of have this, you know, double bottom, you know, sharp double bottom. Let's see in 5-minute time frame. Now it might be some kind of rounded bottom up here, some kind of shoe pattern up here. Broke that right now around the bottom. It might be looking bullish though. It might be looking bullish, but it's some 5-minute time frame. So how long is gonna be looking bullish? Probably not, but who knows? Thanks anyway, man. Yeah. Morning level monster, how you doing, man? Okay, so let's check some altcoins and see if we can find any kind of, you know, pattern on altcoins. Guys, if you know any kind of patterns anywhere on the charts, if you see, you know, falling wedges, rising wedges, channels, if you know anything, you know what we need? We need a night bot. We need to add night bot or something like that to the chat, so you know people can post charts, trading view charts, because I do want to see your charts. I like how Sol is slowly moving up. Let's see up here how Sol is doing right now. Solana, yeah, everything is moving up slowly. But you know. Chili's up 6%. So the coins that I think are very bullish right now, that's Chili's, because I wouldn't actually even notice Chili's, but you know, Mladen is a big fan of Chili's, so there is that. Eagle on our channel, my chart is like a bust. I read that, man, I read that. Chili's is a bullish coin. It's been bullish lately. XRP right now is bullish. There's a lot of talk about XRP, so it's pumping. And ApeCoin also have been performing very well lately. Now, the problem with ApeCoin is actually it's doing this double top up here. So, but still holding some kind of support level. Let's remove the lines a little bit up here. Much as like a busy marketplace. Is now supposed to implement Vasil today? Could be a sell the news event. I don't know, no, but yeah, I've heard some Vasil talk, but you know, it's not doing like new tech implementations. Like, who cares? Who cares about new tech implementations, guys? There was this line, and then there was this line down here on the. But this is too steep, so it's often this one up here. But it's not. Maybe it's down here somewhere. Yeah, maybe it has something like this. Maybe some kind of rising wedge up here. So you can say it's kind of sitting on the bottom down here with some kind of fake outs towards the outside. These fake outs are there to, you know, get people not notice the real patterns. Bullish engulfing. So it might be. Let's just put something like this. Maybe even something like this up here. Nah. But we can almost maybe assume it's some kind of button, right? So down target up here, so it's like 2% up here. So EGLD, Eagle. Daily. It has a nice channel. It's very, you know, might be even a falling wedge up here. Do you see it? The bottom is pretty legit though. The bottom is pretty legit. you know, how are you gonna draw this? Where is the best lines? Maybe something like give or take. Let's go to the 4 hourly, 1 hourly. Let's remove the moving averages just for a second so you can see this nicer. Yeah, give or take, give or take. Would it be something like this over here? No, how about this over here? Maybe something like this over here. Been a lot of trading up here in the middle of that. But it's already bounced up, you know, right now 4.4% from the support line. So it's a little bit sketchy, you know, long in this right now. It might be some kind of button, but you know, it's a little bit long sketch because we are not at the button itself. Golden cross might play out on sol for the 5-minute chart. There is no golden cross on 5 minutes, it's only on daily. Okay, let me see some other coins up here quickly. Just see, like, you know, this is doing well. Let's see 4 hourly up here. It's creating this double bottom up here. We might also just, you know, put a trade after a breakout, right? So over here you can see, you know, it's looking for the breakout, and there is a level it needs to get above, 2.3 up here on Phantom. Let's see AVAX. Is anything breaking right now? So, you know, I think these 4 hourly charts might be actually quite interesting. This actually broke it down here. This is a very speedy, you know, break. AVAX is doing the move, but it's on the 4 hourly, so will it get a, you know, pullback? BNB is not, you know, doing that well right now. Because everything right now it bounced off of the floor, so we are a little bit late, you know, a little bit late to the party, but you know, there is that. Is XRP a short option right now? Not yet. XRP is just pampu. XRP are a freaky chip that goes in your hand now. You can buy with it, unlock your door and all kinds of stuff. No way. I don't think so, man. XRP hand chip. I don't know. The future. This is YouTube. I don't want to watch YouTube. Metro. Could you store Ripple Bitcoin in Mark of the Beast? Or you get education where there's always chance of losing it to being robbed. Yeah. Ripple compatible charitable sponsored by US Navy. Ripple. Maybe XRP is gonna be, you know, the next big thing. The page crypto investor Kevin Cage has shared a video received from XRP steward. Viewers have been paid by US Navy to come up with a chip that would be implemented human body that could integrate Ripple accept market chip crypto. Yeah, okay, maybe you know, if you are into the you know, conspiracy theories and you know, all of these, you know, weird stuff, maybe XRP is the next big thing. Who knows? Who knows? Gold cross might play out on Sol for 5 minutes. ApeCoin, you know, I hate that ApeCoin bounced up here, you know, too much, 2.27%, but everything bounced. What didn't bounce yet on my chart? Qcoin didn't bounce that much, but you know, who cares about that? Still not breaking anything over here right now. Resistance, but it might be some kind of bottom down here. Yeah. So the loss up here is, you know, 1.1%, but Qcoin is not a pumper, you know. Bought a lot of Digibyte in the June low. Wow, that was a great low. You bought Digibyte. Digibyte, do you know how old Digibyte is, man? June low. down here. %60%. Not that good. Let's see some other coins up here. Sand. It's getting me this exhaustion. I would say it's exhaustion pattern, but you know, you never know if these exhaustion patterns are gonna break on the downside. That's the problem, especially when there is so much bearishness. Coty, head and shoulders. Thank you. Somebody's giving me patterns. Somebody's giving me patterns. What time frame? 15 minutes. Okay, nice. Pattern, time frame, head and shoulders pattern. Now the trick is finding this head and shoulders pattern up here. Maybe it's sticking bigger. Maybe it's sticking like this over here. If it's a head and shoulders pattern, it's a really weird one. Then this, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you know, but this is very small. Yes, the big one, maybe better on 1 hour. Yeah, I'm looking at it, but I'm a little bit unsure whether this is, you know, it's not that. It's not that. I mean, there is, you know, support up here. It went up there, try to break, climb back above it. It could be bullish. It could be bullish. But on the 4 hourly, it's and these pumps on Coty, man, these pumps are insane. Like 30% moves. This 30% move, this 10% move. Might be breaking out right now. Nah, I think it's this one over here, because this important pivot point, and you see a lot of these green candles up here to the important pivot point got rejected. Move up here, rejected. Move up here, rejected. So these 2 points are very important. So, and these 2 points are not broken yet. It's coming very close to the resistance though, and it didn't break yet the resistance up here. This is on the daily time frame, so you know. I think there are better options right now. I think there are better options. So we're gonna check that out. Albt Alliance block. Bitcoin pumping right now. Bitcoin has been pumping all day, man. But it's coming to the resistance. It's coming very close to the resistance. Resistance for Bitcoin is up here at 19, exactly at 19, give or take. So let me see the moving averages up here. Yeah, give or take, that's at 1927. This is a 18938. Up here is a 1950, 1970, give or take. Yeah, it did pump a lot. So, you know, maybe, just maybe, let's see up here on Bitcoin. So what's gonna happen once it breaks down, it needs to go below this line. So this is a very important trend line for Bitcoin right now. You can see the trend line up here that needs to break around 19. And there is also, it is actually bullish. It is actually bullish. This is a rising wedge that's actually breaking towards upside. Guys, this is actually bullish for Bitcoin. This is actually bullish. That means that everything is gonna explode. We can just long whatever. We can just take whatever and we can just long it and it's gonna be good. Okay, guys? Anything can be good. This is actually bullish. Rising wedge, even though, okay, it's 10-minute chart, so you know, it's not gonna play out for, you know, 3 days towards upside, but it could break certain levels. It could break certain levels. Breaking rising wedges towards the upside is bullish. Late adopter pump, long and all. Let's take a 5-minute break, guys. Join KuCoin while you can, because I'm gonna be trading on KuCoin. Nice silence. Maybe we should put some backgrounds, you know, background music on. Well, I just told you about a rising wedge. Yeah, man, you're pro. There we go, a rising wedge. It's broke towards upside, which is nice. Right now it's retesting that, so we can actually put a you know, long up here. Let me just log in on my Qcoin account. So Qcoin, and I've been seeing, if you update your Qcoin app, if you update the Qcoin app, if you update the Qcoin app, they have a lot of improvements. But they're not updating their website, so I don't know what's up. 804. Futures Classic, there we go. Okay guys, we got 290 bucks. Skip. 290 bucks. Bybit. Chili's perpetual. Chili's contract is now live on Bybit, Atom and EOS as well. So you know, Chili's, Atom and EOS are shortable, and it's playing out. A prediction to generate in you have a prediction for the next hour. Yeah, exactly. I have prediction for next hour. You have prediction, you know, for three years ahead. So you know, there's that. So this right now I managed to hold the support up here on 10-minute chart up here, 5-minute chart still holding the support. Might actually bounce. If it bounces, you know, it might be actually good. So let's see some other coins. We can actually just long Bitcoin, you know. Maybe if the first trade should be Bitcoin because it's above up here. Now the downside is if it breaks up here, so it's 1% down. So maybe it's below these levels down here, 1.6%, 2% down, give or take. We're gonna put stop loss all the way down here at you know, 2% down, 555. 18,555, because you know it can go down here and then go up here again, right below these levels. So I'm gonna put support down here at 1955. That's gonna be a loss of, you know, 2%, and we're gonna do, you know, 3, 4, 5x leverage. 5x, that's 10% loss, right? 10% loss. So you know, it's okay, it's okay. And the upside is, I don't know, maybe you should probably, you know, measure the upside, but you know, we're gonna work our, you know, risk management. So there is that. So we're gonna do Bitcoin perpetual up here because it's out of the rising wedge. It retested that right now, sitting on that up there right now. Let's see up here. It's kind of waiting up there at the top of that move. Do we have any kind of divergence? There are no divergence on 1 minute time frame. On 5 minutes there is no divergence. On 15 minutes there is no divergence. On 1 hour there is no divergence. Everything looks nice. Cross up here. We got a 4 hourly. 4 hourly actually managed to close above the 10 moving average, which looks nice. 1 hourly managed to close about 20 moving average above the, you know, it does look nice. It does look nice. So we're gonna go long on Bitcoin, but you know, we're gonna do risk management. So we're not gonna do like, you know, a 50x full account, you know, try to make money. We're just gonna try to make, you know, good trades. So I'm guessing we're gonna do this 25x. We're gonna do only 5x on this one. What is future leverage? Dude, no. We're gonna market buy up here, and we're gonna do 25% of account. Only 25% account, 10x, we're gonna lose 10%, 10% of 25%, 2.5%, something like that. It's okay. 25% account, 5x. Let's see, did it fall down a little bit? It's still falling down a little bit. Let's just wait a little bit to see if it actually falls back inside the channel. In my opinion, people should follow Andreas' entrepreneur's advice and only start messing around with investing into altcoins once they put the time and effort into earning one whole Bitcoin first, if possible. Nah, I think that's crappy advice. There we go, it bounces. Oh man, we could have the best trade ever. It bounced so nicely up here, like 0.3%. Wait 5 minutes before going long. The XY retesting small support. Wow, what happened with DXY? It dumped, DXY dump big time. Okay, let's just go long. I mean, it's still, you know, our loss is still, you know, 2.2%, so times 5 is like 10% on 25x account. You know, it bounces exactly on the GC. What's GC? I know where I gonna take profits. Nice. Where's your 400 account? My 400 account is on Bybit, so we're gonna do that another time. Right now we're just messing around with the Qcoin account, trying to do decent trades. Golden cross, there is your correlation. So it's going back down to the support, you know, along the support up here. It bounced nicely. It's gonna, if it holds above 10-20 moving average, yeah, okay, we can. Maybe it was a fake out. Maybe it was a fake out. Looks like it's going down again. There has been a lot of, you know, volume up here at the top, up here to break it, but it's not bounced up here. It's bounced nicely. It's still holding. 48. I don't think there is actually a good good time for you know, maybe we should just do it. 25% of our account, you know, this is leverage is 10x, it should be 5x. 5x, 25% of account, buy long on Bitcoin. Do not show again, buy. He wants my password. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna immediately put a stop loss. So we're gonna skip this and we're gonna immediately, where is it? Put the stop loss on our trade, and that's 18,555, and that's like $7 loss, right? So that's 2.2% down. If you calculate right with 5x, that's 11% down on 25x. And no, I'm not pro. Confirm. There we go. So we got a stop loss, we got everything. The trade is set, trade is nice, and right now it's falling back down again, of course. We FOMO'd in again. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's okay, guys. It's $7. It's $7 loss. I'm gonna work on my you know, my it might be just retesting. We you know, our stop loss right now is down here at 8,555. Where's all the way down here? This is where our stop loss is. We can put it stop loss 18,555, and we can also put our entry is somewhere around, I don't know where is our entry. Entry price 929. 18,929. 18,929. 18,929. So there we go. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out, because it did nice bullish moves. On 1 hour it broke towards upside above the 20 moving average, and 4 hour it broke above the 10 moving average. It broke above the you know, the channel up here. Right now it's pulling back, but what can you do, right? It's on 1 minute time frame, so you know, we are not gonna focus too much about that, but you know, the big time frames are looking nice. How long you're in crypto? Since 2017. You know, the top, everybody comes in, buys the top, gets wrecked, then they learn, and then you know, hopefully they you know, manage to, you know, do well afterwards. So there's that. I think Bitcoin will trace a little to 18,664 for Qcoin, then continue up. Yeah, just to get me wrecked. No mental stop loss. Now we are done with mental stop losses. So we're gonna do a lot more, you know, risk management and stuff like that, because I'm figuring out, it can go down a little bit, but you know, right now stop loss is like 2, because we are not doing 10x. You know, we are not doing 10x. 10x is, you know, down here is already 10%, you know, loss. Over here, but you know, we're gonna take a, you know, we taking certain risks, you know, and hopefully this actually, since this is actually already bullish, so we are hoping that this move up here from the support level is actually gonna break the resistance up here. If it breaks the resistance, you can actually, you know, pull back, but you know, maybe it's gonna, you know, do another move up here. It could do something like this over here and then bounce towards the upside. It can also bounce up here and then pull back down. So a little bit hard to say, but it's already a little bit bullish. It's already a little bit bullish, and you know, there we go. We then you know, move down here. So you know, we got it down here in the wedge, but you know, whatever. It's a good move. It's a good move. It looks bullish. 5 minutes break still on. Thank you. I appreciate for everybody telling me that 5 minutes break is, you know, on off, because I always forget about that. You bought this time also top man 10x. Nah, it was 5x. See, 5x, 4.97x. It's only 72 bucks because our account is only like 300 bucks. So, but it really doesn't matter how big, you know, the account is. What matters is whether you win or lose trades. So, you know, we're gonna try to win the trades. So we're gonna see how that actually works out. So we're gonna let this, you know, run, and we're gonna assume that Bitcoin is bullish. We're gonna assume that DXY is down a little bit, not much. It's only 5-minute time frame. It's pulling back, you know, down here to, you know, 111. Whether it's gonna, you know, bounce from over here, that's the big question. Daily time frame, just pulling back to the support. But if it manages to establish itself above the trend line over here, then most likely 13-14 is the target. But if it pulls back right now, it just might be, you know, that. But is there any divergence? There is also divergence up here. There's so many divergences, but it's just pushing it so much towards upside. Are you short or long? What went for a school run? We are long on Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin is up like 2.6% for the day, we're still long. Ape has been performing well, and Ape has this rising wedge, and Ape is on the bottom down here on this rising wedge. So, you know, maybe we should do a long on ApeCoin as well and put the stop loss somewhere down here below these low levels, right? So if it goes down on downside, you know, it starts hitting these low levels down here, might be. So let's see how much, you know, loss that is. That's actually quite big loss. So you cannot do a, you know, that's 6% loss. And so let's assume we're gonna lose, let's say we do 25% of our account and just do, you know, technically spot short. We lose 6%, so you know, we can only do like 2x. I'm so scared to long anything, lol. Let's see here on the bigger time frames. 1 hour is actually doing well, but the upside up here is, you know, 10% towards the top up here, and if it breaks, it's even more. That's a good thing that you say. I'm so scared to long anything, lol, because I have often been scared to, you know, do any trades, and you know, because I think I just, you know, did too much of my account, too high leverage. But you can see right now, you know, 25% account on 5x, you know, you lose 10% of 25%. It's not that much, you know. Losing 10% of your entire account is big time. Losing 10% of 25% is not much. It's 2.5%, right? So you know, and the drop down is bigger. So we're gonna do. We can actually. I really want to long the this over here. And right now it's pulling back a little bit, but it's okay. Maybe just retesting down here 10 moving average. So the downside 6.22%. So we're gonna do ApeCoin as well. ApeCoin, and on ApeCoin we can you can see here that I did 50x. We're just gonna do 2x with again 25% of our account. Not 50, sorry, not 50. 2x, 50% of the, sorry, 25% of count, 2x, right? And since it's holding this 10 moving average, maybe it's just gonna bounce on that. Let's go on small time frames and see how this is actually playing out. Right now it's breaking the trend up here, but technically it didn't establish the trend yet. Let's wait a little bit up here. There we go. I think we can all, yeah, I mean, it can go down all the way down here, but I think this is very nice. Like, still on the trend line, and you know, so we're gonna take the risk up here, 6.2, 25%, but you know, yeah, 25% of count to 2x. It's not that much. It's not that much, right? So we're still betting, you know, big time that Bitcoin is gonna, you know, perform well, but it's not doing it. I mean, it's holding kind of up there, but this looks like it's gonna drop down, so we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna wait a little bit because Bitcoin looks like it wants to drop down inside up here. You know, it went outside of the wedge, but you know, it's just not, you know, it doesn't have a, you know, enough you know, motion to move it. And here you have a, you know, inverse sorry, head and shoulders pattern up here. 15,854 maybe. Wait for 564 ape before longing. 5 ape. 564. Yeah, it's down here. It's on the line. I get that. You know, it would be nice to get it back down on the line down here again. But you know, will it actually come down here? Because if you look at a 1 hourly time frame, it already managed to get above the 10 moving average, right? It already was down here, you know, for 4, you know, came down, was down here for, you know, 2 hours and bounced back above the 10 moving average. Right now it's pulling back, which is quite normal. You know, the move is normal up here. This is a bearish engulfing candle on 4 hourly, but this was yesterday. This was yesterday after the FONC meeting, of course. Then continued down, held above the 20 moving average. Right now pulling back down a little bit. If you look here, just look at the moving averages, you'll see here that we managed to, you know, hold the 20 moving average, but we did not get above the 10 moving average up here. Bitcoin is pulling back as expected up here. Technically it wasn't expected, you know, else we wouldn't have, you know, gone down. But if it breaks on downside, it's kind of expected. So we're gonna see, you know, if it, you know, does the move. But the trade is settled, you know, so we don't have to think too much about it, you know. We're gonna take the loss, we're gonna learn. Good morning, Gianni, how you doing, man? The market's too bullish for such a drop, is it not? 4 hourly closed is expected. I think Bitcoin closed very bullish. I think Bitcoin closed very bullish, and yeah, you know, we need to see how the reaction from this. So I think the next hour is gonna, you know, tell the tale how this is actually gonna play out. But you know, let's just go a little bit back to get my lines on the ape. There are my lines on ape. Let's go back to, you know, a 1 hour time frame up here, and go to 5 minutes time frame. It broke this trend towards downside. So right now I think it's creating another pivot point up here. Yeah. Doesn't look that bullish though. Doesn't look that bullish. So we're gonna wait a little bit on ape. At least 5.7 before long. Yeah, 5.7 is like 20 moving average up here, but you know, it's 5 minute time frame. Let's put some background music on again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Just close these things. Here, there we go. That's how I found the thumbnail. This is my map, you know where we go. No thank you, man. 4 hour close is expected. So we're gonna see that. So 4 hour closes, it closed in 3 hours and 42 minutes. So it's way early to talk about how this is gonna close. You know, a lot of stuff can happen. You still continue following the DXY. DXY is actually dumping down big time on 5 minute time frame. But you know, even 1 hour is dumping down. So it might be, it's back inside below this line up here, but you know, you can just get a support and bounce again. So S&P 500 getting a slight pullback towards the upside. Let's see on the daily time frame. You can also check out the investor up here and see just, you know, Norway is down 0.17, Euronext down 0.7, but they're not down by much, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit, tiny bit. No, normal move down. What's up, Mladen? Hey Mladen, I do man, otherwise one of my channels. I don't know any Mladen channel. Mladen, if you got any channels for me, you know, you're welcome to post it.
Nothing like a great cup of black coffee.
They're getting bounced. There you go, Mladen. Yeah, Mladen will save me, man. His lines are so nice. There we go. Let's check out Apecoin. I mean, still 41 minutes left. But what did it actually hit up here? The resistance up here on 10 moving average. So it kind of looks bearish. It kind of looks bearish. So I'm a little bit unsure whether I want to long this right now, but. Looking with something, we got something on Mana on group. I gotta check that out. You can just do it like this over here. Almost lays down bottom. Nice. Long 60x. 163%. Very nice. Marco. Eagled. Oh, there is it. Yeah, the bottom support is actually very, very nice for Eagled. The bottom support is very nice for Eagle, and this it might be some kind of falling wedge up here. I'm gonna recheck the Eagle again, Marco. Mana. Yeah, but Mana is at resistance. That's the problem. Like, we are not buying down here, we are buying up here, right? So maybe if it breaks up and gets some kind of retest up here, this is on the 4 yeah. So it's gonna take time. So I think a lot of stuff is on the resistance right now. Let's check out Mana up here. Mana. My lines are a little bit off, obviously. Long time since I looked at this. I think it already broke up. Like over here, I think it already broke. Let's see up here. No, I didn't. If you, I don't like using. I like to use the two last tops up here, which is very nice. The bottom down here is, I think it's legit. Yeah, the bottom is so nice. Oh my god, this is a nice bottom. I mean, look at this. On the dollar, every single one. That's a nice line, man. Yeah, it also looks bullish. It also looks bullish. You know, support down here at 10 moving average, but you know, it can always weaken the downside. This is a 4-hourly time frame, so let's check out 1 hourly. It's just been pumping to the resistance, so I think that it needs some kind of pullback. We're gonna keep on following Mana. If it does have a pullback, we just might long it, right? If we're getting bounced off of this level 20. US stock market will be very bullish today. Why would it be bullish? I mean, I'm guessing it could be, you know, recovery day, but bullish. Check near, please. Is there anything interesting on near? Yeah, it's pumping. Wow, it's pumping. Wow. Wow, 4 hourly above 10 moving average. Did break the resistance. Yeah, it's breaking the resistance right now. Looks nice. But there are no pullbacks. There are no pullbacks. And you know, if you're gonna do this, you know, we need some kind of pullback, right? We can also follow near. Yeah, a lot of stuff is near resistance, but you know, because of funk. But yesterday it was bearish, right? Yeah, sorry. Yesterday I was thought we were bullish, and then I read some kind of you know, financial newspapers, and they kind of wrecked the entire FOMC meeting, saying it's, you know, how bad it is and stuff like that. So this is still bouncing towards the upside. Looks bullish. It's going up here. I think the 19 something. The big stocks took a hit, and since they are considered blue chips in the market, they will buy those shares first. Ooh, DXY going down. Yeah, DXY is going down, but not that much. I mean, technically it is much. It's below the support up here. Let's see on the daily time frame. See, it is getting kind of rejection up here, but it can always pull back up here. So you know, it's too early to talk about it. What is the name of the music? I'm just gonna link it because it's a low fee. This 30 minutes morning coffee chill hop lofi electronic mix, I have been listening every single day, almost every single day in the morning. I wake up, if kids are not awake, I will make my coffee. I'll sit down, I'll put this on the big screen in the living room, and I'll just chill with my coffee while I, you know, tell you, you know, chat, good morning, how you guys doing? And you know, enough times even when kids wake up, I'll put this on and, you know, just listen. It's such a nice relax. Every time I listen to this, it's just nice day, you know, just nice day. Only queue for shorts. Downtrend still intact, unfortunately. Yeah, downtrend is still good call, man. But you know, the DXY is going down. Bitcoin is broken. Bitcoin did break the rising wedge towards upside. Up here, it's trying to break that. This 15-minute chart. See up here. Ape is going back up here again. If the ape managed to close above up here for the next this 2-minute chart. Oh, this is a lot nicer line. This is a better line. But it's a small time frame line. But you know, we have been looking at small time frame lines on ApeCoin for a while now, because you can see up here, you know, it is still holding up. 30 minutes left. Let's see 30-minute chart up here. 5 minutes left. It looks good, man. It looks good. Yeah, let's just long it. And we said, you know, this is gonna be a only 2x long, because you know the down, you know, stop loss is at 5,339. That's like 6.2% down. So yeah, let's do it. It doesn't matter. Bitcoin looks okay. Everything looks okay. So we're gonna see how far this can actually go. Maybe it's gonna pump like, you know, it's been pumping for the, you know, however long before that was. 25% 2x buy long on market. Let me just buy long before I take this. There we go. We get along on Ape as well going right now, and we can also put a stop loss up here. What did we say stop loss was on Ape? 5,395. Yeah, sure. 5,395. Confirm. There we go. Bitcoin going to retest 19.4 and then rejection and dump. It might happen. You're long in a midway, very risky. Yeah, I'm actually long in midway, but you know, we are kind of late to the party. Like best longing was actually down here on the support, right? Because if you look at the big time frames, and that's why you know, best kind of you know, long was down here, I think, because you can see up here. I like these moves up here, also the rejection up here and support down here. So there is some kind of, definitely some kind of line over here. This is some kind of rising, but you know, best was kind of over here, but it did do 1 hourly move above the 10 moving average. Right now holding above 10 moving average. If you look at a little small time frames up here, what are small time frames up here? You know, it bounced off of this line down here nicely. It's back above the 10 moving. It does look a little bit bullish. It does look a little bit bullish, so you know, we are taking the risk, but it's not big risk, so it's okay. Software jobs are really boring. Depends if you like software. Like when I'm sitting and programming, like I enjoy that, man. You know. Ooh, Bitcoin breaking the resistance up here, guys. Nice. Prediction coming true, guys. Prediction coming true. This is on 5-minute time frame, so you know, who knows. But we got a bullish engulfing candle on the daily time frame, you know, and the Bitcoin can go all the way to 19.5 up here to 10 moving average. Maybe because this is 19.8, 19.5, 92. 92. If it goes up to 92, it's gonna be on the dollar up here. 93, 92, give or take, up here somewhere. This is 19.5, but you know, down here. 19.3, because the moving average is going to come down a little bit after eventually. So you know, it's looking strong though. Long from the bottom myself. Nice. 17.6 next. Ooh. Here's the 10k short. I was telling everyone yesterday, such a good short. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. I haven't been trading anything. But it's nice. Right now we got 2 trades going. Maybe we still got some money left. You know, maybe we can do another trade up here. And I think maybe we're gonna do mana, because mana has, you know, it's breaking this level up here. Let's go and look at it small time frames. But mana has no pullback, like no pullbacks, no pullbacks. No pullbacks. Watch guide is thing. You know, it would be nice to get a pullback on the moving average. Doesn't matter if it goes up here and, you know, pulls back down here. You know, you can long up here, but then you have to wait, you know, to come back down there. 500,000 XRP is enough. Enough for what? A plus strong to top to take profit as soon as you can. Strong to top, but take profits as you can. Yeah, so we're gonna see how much because we are risking. So if you look at an ape coin, I don't know if this was actually a good trade, because we are risking pretty much a lot. We are risking right now, you know, 6.8% for a move towards the top again. That's 9.6%. I don't know, is that big risk, guys? Is that big risk? I think it's a big risk, because, you know, the you know, loss to profit ratio, it's kind of not, you know, working as intended. Just on 3x short on ape, just to be contrarian. Finger crossed. That's one way to do it, man. Cryptophrenic. That's nice name, Cryptophrenic. Long a Gala for 0.038. Let's check out Gala. I've seen a lot of talk about Gala. Where is my Gala? Let's check out Near again. Yeah, Near is breaking up. Let's see this line up here. Near actually broke this. Yeah, Near is pumping like crazy. Everything is pumping, but no pullbacks. No pullbacks, guys. No pullbacks. Risk to reward. Yeah, risk to reward. Lost to profit. Lost to profit, risk to reward. Love these volatile markets. Yeah, so I think everybody's loving the markets today. Bitcoin is up 3.6%. Broke the trend line up here. Looks very nice, very strong. This is actually very bullish, like over here, right? It didn't drop down. It went trying to go down, but didn't, and just explode towards the upside, which is actually quite nice. DXY is coming down here. It's still dumping on the downside. We like that. You know, stock market is recovering up here. You know, Mladen said yesterday that this is gonna happen. Nope, but it did happen on Bitcoin though. When volatility comes back, it feels so good. Yeah, when it comes, you know, volatility towards upside feels so good. Volatility towards downside does not feel so good, man. Yeah, everything pampu. Everything to the moon, guys. I'm just going really fast because everything has this, you know, these moves up here. See, ooh, chilies. Chili is creating this, you know, head and shoulders pattern, unfortunately. But, and Chili just got listed on Bybit, guys. I'll become permabull from 1st December. Chili just got listed on Bybit, guys. I just got a message. From Bybit. Don't miss out on the price action. Trade now. Chili's perpetual contract now live. Chili's Atom and EOS are right now live. So Atom and EOS. Let's check out Atom and EOS. Are Atom and EOS at some kind of top? Well, there is a resistance line up here, so it's hitting some kind of resistance, but it looks a little bit bullish. Do they have any kind of divergence up here? Yeah, slight divergence, but you can just break it. And EOS, you know, I'm down for shorting EOS. I mean, you know, I'll short EOS any time of the day. give or take. This might go up. Anchor is up 14%. Wow, the move on Anchor, man. 8% up, 11% up here. Start earlier today. Can be some kind of resistance. There's very nice moves, but you know they are not. The moves are not. What are you gonna say? They are not very critical moves. They are breaking certain levels on small time frames, which is very good, and we are coming to the resistances, but they are not critical moves. Critical move would be breaking, you know, being at resistance and then breaking the resistance, big resistance towards upside. But we are not quite there yet. Okay, guys, let's see up here. We did the what is it? 10:30 p.m. So we've been streaming for 1.5 hours, which was nice. Trading daily, guys. There is no more Bitcoin daily, unfortunately, from now on. But we do have trading daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar every single day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else, and we want to, you know, make money at the same time. That's how we're gonna do trading daily from now on. I think, you know, I need to get something out of the, you know, Bitcoin, I mean, my Bitcoin dailies, because I've been losing subscribers, I've been losing revenue, I've been losing, you know, it's not motivating enough. So I thought, you know, let's do some trading. At least let's learn. At least let's learn. You know, I don't need the subscribers, I don't need the revenue. I just want to learn. You know, and this is the best time you know, to do that, because you know, kids are at school and in kindergarten, wife is away, I'm alone, I got my coffee. You know, it's the best time in the morning, you know, to trade. You know, it's sunny outside. It's not sunny, it's actually quite rainy, but you know, it feels good. It feels good. Sasha, give me a non-financial advice. I plan on buying a token for my 1-year son that can move before he's 18 years. Suggestions? I'm thinking ADA. Yeah, like it kind of depends. It kind of depends. I was thinking the same thing. Like I got my kids and I want to give them some, you know, some tokens that I am gonna be sure that's gonna be here in 20 years, you know, but it's kind of hard to figure it out. Like beside Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, it's very hard to figure out what's gonna be here, you know, in the next year, next 5 years, next 10 years. Like, how do you figure out what's gonna survive, what's not gonna survive? It's a really hard question, right? So, you know, maybe the way I see it, you can, number one, you can buy a good coin like Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that, or maybe even Cardano, right? If you think it's gonna, right, and give them that. Or you can make it a little bit as a joke, buy, you know, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, you know, and some of these, you know, lesser known coins, but you know, fun coins, and then hopefully one of those coins does well over the next 20 years, right? Hopefully. So there's that. Like Dogecoin might actually be even though it's up there, Dogecoin has survived a lot right now, and you know, he's still CEO of Dogecoin is, you know, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is gonna be here in 5 and 10 years and 20 years, right? And as long as Elon Musk is around, he's gonna, you know, pump Dogecoin, I think, right? So you know, it's hard to figure out. It's hard to figure out what's gonna, you know, be here in the next 20 years. But you know, good question. But the way I see it, it's either one of these fun coins that you think that, you know, yeah, probability it can actually go down. But because even though you buy if you buy the sure thing, in 20 years nobody actually knows. 20 years is a long time. So there's that. Altcoin is up a little bit up right now. That's nice. Our trades are going fine so far. 6% up on this one and 2.5% up. I think I'm gonna hold. You know, this is only 2x and this is, you know, only 5x. But I think I'm gonna hold it, you know, until it reaches certain levels up here. So there is that. We're gonna see that. We got a stop loss, you know. Moon dodge low. There is that. Okay, guys, trading daily from now on, every single day, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We're gonna do trading daily. Make sure to, you know, hit the notifications button, because you know YouTube is crap with notifications. So if you wanna get notifications, you gotta put notifications all. You know, very, very important. And besides that, guys, I hope this continues. Bitcoin is up 4%. Bitcoin is pumping like crazy. 4 hourly, but still 3 hours and 22 minutes on the 4 hourly, but it does look bullish, guys. It does look bullish. So you know, it does promise very very well. Guys, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do another Bitcoin trading daily tomorrow 9 a.m. and maybe there will be more trading later today. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow how the, these 2 trades went. So hopefully I close them in profit, right? It's all about learning, guys. I'll see you around. Bye bye. Join KuCoin, guys, if you wanna trade on KuCoin with me. XRP is really impressive. Yeah, XRP is impressive. Elon Musk not sure for 20 years. He's 60 plus. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Okay, but at least 10 years. At least 10 years. And he's got like, I don't know, 10 sons or something like that, so, sons might take over his Dogecoin portfolio. Both my children have 1 BTC each and a 5 ETH for the future when they turn 18 in 16 years time. Yeah, that's a nice thing to do. And I'm thinking about the same thing. I'm gonna buy, some coins for the kids and, just put it away. I really don't care about it, right? So that is that. Because I'm making chocolate cake again. Not as good as my cake, man. My cake is good. My cake is very good. Let me show you something. See this? This is winter chocolate cake. TXT. It's my secret recipe. It's not actually a secret, but it's the cake. I don't want to open it. But it's the cake. It's the recipe for the cake. Best cake in the world, man. Jokes aside, guys. Join KuCoin, guys, while you can. 20% low. I was actually checking fees on different exchanges, and KuCoin is okay. Did someone say cake? Particular suddenly pops up. Cake, where? Where's the cake? Cake is a lie. Okay, guys, see you around. Bye bye.